Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is doing great. And let's continue with our modeling of little Rapidox. I'm getting used to that name. I kind of like it. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Okay. So, yesterday we kind of finished the legs, and we finished the tail as well, and we started with the ears and the head. That's what we're gonna do today. But first, I wanted to show you these edge loops. I don't know if you were here yesterday, or if you just watched the last stream we did, like day 3. These edge loops were a mess. Like, we're a real mess. Okay, but look at them now. I fixed them. See, there's like one in the middle that goes through the whole leg, which is like what it should be, and then the rest just go through the back. I mean, from the front and to the back, and then there are some ones that go through the front and back to the front, and then there are some loops that go through the back and then into the back again, which I think that's better. That's how it's supposed to be, right? So I think this one's a solid foundation for the rigging and animations that we're gonna do later. And the back legs were a bit trickier, but we managed to fix them too. So yeah, as you can see, this one has like 2 segments. So this like one leg, and then the other ones that wrap around. So yeah, I mean, maybe it could be done better, but I think it's decent. At least it's very, I mean, it's solid. It's better than yesterday for sure. So cool. Cool. Today we're going to join the head. So yeah, let's get started. Oh, and by the way, thank you for your speed art, no, your fan art that you sent me. There's some really great fan art. I'll maybe make a tweet about it, or maybe even a video. I don't know if I have a lot. So yeah, let's continue. I hope you're having fun with this series and hopefully learning something about Blender. So we're gonna join the head. We're gonna start by doing the neck, and keep in mind that this is not gonna be seen because the fur is gonna be around it, so it doesn't have to be perfect. We removed 6 pieces, 6 faces there, so we're gonna do the same here, and we're gonna circularize that. This is a Blender plugin. If you don't have it, you should install it. It's called Loop Tools, as you can see. So yeah, let's select, since this is mirrored, I don't think we can breach, but we can select this, and with F you just make a face. If you have like 2 edges selected and you press F, you just make a face, you join them. Then a little cool trick, if you select this face on the side here and you just press F a bunch of times, then you join them. Okay, so here we got a problem. It didn't join perfectly, and that is because we have more edges here, edges in the body than in the head. And that is because although we removed 6 faces, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, oh sorry, 8 faces. Yeah, that was because I made a mistake. Okay, so let's remove only 6 faces this time, and let's do it correctly. Again, circularize, and we're actually gonna move the head a bit closer this time. Yeah, something like that. And again, let's select the edges, press F, and then F, and yeah, now as you can see, it joins perfectly. Good. So how's that feeling? That's actually looking pretty nice, but we can use this little trick. We can turn on the wireframe, and with the sculpt tool, smooth tool selected, the strength, like pretty low strength, between 200 and 400, maybe 300, it's okay. You can just click a little bit to smooth the rough edges. So yeah, this tool to me is like magic, like it works like a charm. So yeah, let's take out the wireframe here. Sorry. Okay. And yeah, pretty cool. Actually, you know what? Like, this is still not very smooth, you can see. So we can make it a little bit smoother with this tool. Yeah, that's looking better. Okay, our fox is looking kind of nice, not gonna lie. Let's go into edit mode back again, and let's try to join this mouth. Okay, so the problem with the mouth is that, as you can see, it has a lot of geometry compared to the face. Because the face, if we just let's go back to object mode and just move this a little bit to match the face. Okay, I know it's not matching the body right now, but that's because this drawing is not perfect by any means. And let's go back into edit mode, and as you can see, you know, the mouth should be like this, maybe these 3 triangles, maybe even create another edge loop. Oh sorry, maybe even create another edge loop. Yeah, I think we're gonna create another edge loop and just rearrange them a bit to fit the mouth. So yeah, something like that, and don't worry about the shape for now, because we're gonna we're gonna delete these faces to join the mouth, so it's not a problem right now. Okay, and this is great because we have 4 faces here. 3, 4, oh, that's 3, right? Yeah, that's 3 faces. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just dissolve one edge so that we have 3 faces down here. We're gonna space them properly, and for the sake of mirroring and consistency, we're gonna remove that other edge too. So yeah, now we have like a 3 edge sphere or round cube, I should say. And now if we remove these faces, I mean these 6 faces, sorry, so you select this, shift control, select this to select everything, remove with X, remove the faces, and then with Alt click you select the whole edge loop, and you can circularize a bit. Yeah, maybe make it with S, scale it up a bit, and maybe do the same with this. So with shift control select this, X to remove faces, Alt to select edges, and actually I'm changing this mode. 3 is for faces, 2 is for edges, 2 in the number 2. Okay, so select everything, circularize it, and yeah, that seems great. I'm gonna try to adjust it a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. So with L we can select the whole mouth and move it with G. Let's select this a bit again, and yeah, let's scale it up a bit. And actually we should scale that up and kind of move it into place. Yeah, that's looking quite good. And now, as we did before, we can select 2 edges, press F, and just select this edge over here, and then F, 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 F. And yeah, it should match perfectly. Cool, 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 cool. So that's actually pretty good, in my opinion. Let's see how the edge loops turn out. Yeah, that's looking great, man. That's looking great. Actually, I don't know, because you know, maybe like these faces over here are a little bit weird. Maybe this should be just one face, but I don't know how I would do it. Like these edge loops to me are looking kind of weird. Yeah, I think I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna use the knife with the letter K, and we're gonna cut through these edges to there. Press enter. Oh, we're missing one cut. Sorry. Letter K from there to there. Okay, press enter. What's happening? Okay, let's just remove the face, select the vertices, and join with F. Cool. And now we gotta, yeah, I don't want to have these faces because we never want triangles in our meshes. So we're gonna delete that, and we're gonna delete this one as well. Okay, there are 2 edges here. No, there's only one. Okay, so now we're gonna make this edge loop. Okay, so we're gonna put back the edge loop that we erased before, and yeah, and like that we have like a much better geometry. Why is this is weird? Okay, cool. Okay, just fill that up, and bam, that's looking pretty good, honestly. We're gonna move this up a bit to make a little more space, and actually move this up a bit as well, so that we can move this down a bit. Yeah, just, you know, make it more consistent. Now move this 3 a little bit to the left, and also this 3. Cool. Looking good, man. And now let's see how are the edge loops. Like, yeah, the edge flow, it's much better now. It's much more consistent, you know? You see? Actually, these, I don't like that it goes like back, because when we remove the mirror modifier, or when we apply it, sorry, it's gonna be like a weird form. So yeah, this shouldn't loop like that. I think they should just go straight to the other side. Yeah, both of them, right? Yeah. So we're gonna remove these faces. Sorry, not edges, faces. Okay, and what we're gonna do is just create an edge loop there and an edge loop there. And now we want to join these together. Sorry, this and this. Okay, and then we want to select this face and also this face, remove them, and then make something like that. I'm missing something. Yeah, I'm definitely missing something. Oh yeah, no, that's right. We'll make a face over here. I will make another face, and like that. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, we'll make another edge loop here. We'll join these two and we'll make two faces there, and like that we have this edge loop looking much better. Now it goes around the mouth, which is honestly pretty good, like the other ones, and then this goes around, but just one time. Yeah, that is looking pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, that edge flow is looking good. Okay, now we have a little bit of a problem with the ears, because it's hard to integrate them without messing up the edge flow of the model too much, but we'll see how to do it. And also, I forgot that we have to, like, we could select this and we have to make a little cut for the mouth. I don't know how we're gonna do it. With V you can separate them, and yeah, then you can make a mouth, but you know, it breaks up the geometry. We should join them through the inside, I believe. Yeah, because it's breaking the geometry. So let's select this one. Sorry, not Alt. Control Shift and select this one to select everything. With H we can hide it. And now we're going to do a mouth back. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we need to fill all this space together, and we're gonna do it like this. So we're gonna position ourselves looking yeah, that way. We're gonna extrude with E and join them together in the middle, and now we can do, as you can see, two edge loops, and then we can join this to put it all together. Okay, this should be, with G and C we can move it up a bit, we can scale it down a bit, and I don't know what's going on with this. Yeah, actually I messed up a bit. Sorry, let's go back. Yeah, we have to select everything. Yeah, and with G and C we can move it up a bit. Actually, do we want that? Maybe we want an inset. No, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird. Maybe you want this, another edge there to maintain the the form, like the form, you know, the mouth there. You know, I don't like that edge. Yeah, it just like makes it a little bit messy. What if we select that once? Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. Now we're going to just unhide everything and actually hide this. As always, Control Shift and select with H. You can hide it, and then we're gonna join this. We're gonna go to the top view, extrude this until they join, and then we'll need one edge loop here. Is that all right? No, two edge loops, sorry. Yeah, two edge loops. And then join this edge loop with this one with F, and then FF to complete that. We're gonna select these two faces with G and C. We can move them down a bit. Oh, sorry, the two of them. Okay, cool. And now we almost have the entire thing done. Yeah, I think all we need to do is just select these two edges and extrude in the y-axis. Okay, just move it up a bit in the z-axis, and then you can just join these two, and we're going to make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's cool. And let's hide this for a moment, and let's do the same. So select these two edges with E, you can extrude, and then just join these two faces. Cool. Alt H, and now we have the mouth done. As you can see, it loops through the inside of the mouth. Yeah, that's looking pretty good, and we didn't mess up the edge flow. So that's how you do a mouth. We will do them. How's it called? The teeth later, or the tooth. Yeah, the teeth later. But for now, that's okay. And yeah, as you can see, these edges go around the mouth, and we could actually let me think. We could actually hide this. Sorry, what am I doing? Okay, like that. And we could actually join these. Like this, we could join with that. And we can join that. And then even do an edge loop here. Sorry. And just join the mouth with F. Yeah, that's looking great. I think that's looking great. We didn't mess up the geometry. And now, as you can see, it loops all the way. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I think we're making some good progress today. Yeah, we can fix this a bit. Just select the edge and just do like the smiley thing. Like the shape of a smile. Yeah, that's looking better. Maybe we can use this and do something like that. Okay, yeah. We'll make it even better later, but for now it's looking good. We're missing the nose here, which I'm gonna add later. And also this edge over here, it's overlapping a bit, so yeah, we can pull it down a bit, and yeah, that should be the mouth. Well, one thing I'm not entirely sure about is about the front view. Like, maybe it should be a little bit more. Sorry, let's select faces, select both of these, and with Control+ you can select more, control minus, you can deselect one in the numpad to go to the front view. And you know, maybe we should scale it in the x-axis and a little bit in the z-axis as well. Yeah, that's looking better, right? Yeah, that's looking way better. Cool. And also I want this, sorry, I want this to be a little bit smaller as well. We could move those a bit to the left, and this one as well. Yeah, that's looking better. That's looking pretty good actually. We could move this edge loop a little bit to the inside, but I think we just need another one there. And maybe do it a little bit bigger. Yeah, and this one as well. A little bit bigger. That's looking good. Cool, so let's move on and let's try to join the ears. I've been terrified to do this because this is gonna be difficult, man, to join them. Honestly, I would like to just place them there and go like, yep, we're done, nothing to see here. Whoop, we're done, but no, that's not the way to go. Yeah, I have to join them. But how are we going to do it? That's a good question, my friend. Okay, so let's see. Ideally, we would like to join these faces over here. So what's that? 8 faces? We'd like to join 8 faces. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's something like, sorry, something like that. Like this. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but yeah, something like this. But question is, does that make sense? I think it does. I think it does. Let's try and join. Let's just try and join them. Oh, there's a problem here. I always like to have this edge in the middle. Actually, we're gonna separate it a bit more, because then when you remove mirrors, you can just select this face over here, delete it, and you know, just mirror it again. So yeah, that's a cool tip. So yeah, and this comes in handy now because it makes it so the ears are not together, like they're separated by one face. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's delete the faces and circularize it a bit. Not that much. We can reduce influence here. Something like that should be better. And we're gonna maybe make it smaller in the y-axis. Let's rotate it a bit. Something like that. And then let's select 8 faces, as we said, remove them. Let's select the whole ear and move it closer. And I think we can rotate this a bit to match better the ear shape. And something like that. Also, we can, you know, try and match a little bit better the face shape. Yeah, that should be all right. This is about right. So yeah, we're gonna do the same. I mean, we could circularize this a bit and make it a little bit smaller in the y-axis and kind of rotate it to match the shape better. Okay, I like it. So we can select now, since those are independent edge loops, like they're not cut in half by the mirror modifier, we can select both of these and Control E, bridge edge loops, and yeah, it should bridge perfectly. Okay, this is looking promising, but it still needs work. Sorry. Okay, let's go to sculpt mode and activate the wireframe. Yeah, let's sculpt it a bit to see how's that looking. Maybe, and now we'll check the edge loops now, but yeah. Actually, I like them more like that. Cool. Back into edit mode. Take out the wireframe and select this edge loop. We are going to select the whole ear. Actually, there's an easier way. You can select that, hide it with H, and then just with L select the whole ear. So yeah, we're gonna move it closer to here. Yeah, and actually these two edges as well as this two could be a little more up. Okay, and when you're done moving, Alt H to unhide, and yeah, that's looking good. Let's go to a sculpt mode again with the wireframe on and sculpt this a bit, relax the geometry a bit. Yeah, it's looking good, man. Yeah, relax that a bit and that. But yeah, I think we successfully joined them. We have to check the edge loops though, but yeah, this is looking promising. So let's go back into edit mode. I'll turn off the wireframe and let's check the edge loops. So this is going around. Okay, this should go like around the ear. Yeah, perfect. This is going around the ear too. This is going around the whole body. I don't know if that's right. Like I'd rather for them to finish here. But that could be right. This one should go around the whole body for sure. This one, yeah, that could be alright. What about these ones? Yeah, okay, that seems about right. This one wraps around the ear. This one wraps it in the inside, right? Yeah. And what about these ones? That wraps around, but what about that one? Oh, that wraps it in the outside. Okay. I think we can work with that. Actually, I don't know. Is this okay? I'm not really sure. I think that looks good, but here, this I'm not sure about it. I think this, like, well, it's the same here, right? I think this should go through the, like, this should be lower. This should go through the down part of it, if that makes sense, and this should go through the up part of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say. Yeah. But I think I'll fix that off camera because I'm gonna take a lot of time if I fix it now. So yeah. Then we'll have a pretty solid base model. Something else we're gonna do today is with Shift A we can add a round cube, which is better for the geometry. We can move the radius up to around 120, scale it down a bit to match that size, and yeah, and we're gonna remove this size of it because Remember, we have a mirror modifier. Yeah. Cool. This is gonna be the 4. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good, honestly. We could do it like that. And we could just select this. Maybe you could have like a little more geometry. But I don't know. Let's select this edge and move it a little bit, like a bit down. Yeah, this should have a little more geometry. And then these faces over here, which interfere a bit with the Fox itself. Let's select them. Actually, let's select these two as well. We're gonna try and make space for the head. Yeah, like that, like that. And we're gonna select these two and move them even lower. And yeah, that's a little more space for the head. Yeah, maybe that's even too much, right? Let's move them up a bit. Yeah, they should be like fluffy. But yeah, that will come later with the materials. And we could go for something like this. I'm just eyeballing this, by the way. Yeah, how does that look like? Looks alright. Okay, let's take a look in. It looks alright. Let's go to edit mode. And let's move this up a little bit. Yeah, that looks alright. Let's remove this to have a better look. Oh my god, that's looking really good, honestly. I'm liking it, bro. I'm liking it a lot. Well, I think we could work in the intersections, but for now it's looking really good, really good. I'm impressed. I didn't think it would look that good, like just eyeballing it. But yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it, bro. So yeah, that would be our fox almost done. We would need. Let's see. Let's bring back our reference. Actually, the ears maybe should be like a little more thick, a little thicker. But yeah, I'll take care about it later. But let's do the eyeballs now. So once again, let's do mesh round cube. Okay, let's resize them to fit the eyeballs, which is something like that, and they should be somewhere around there. Yeah, maybe a little smaller, something like that. Yeah, that's cool. How do you like this? This is great. Oh, actually, wait. Yeah, that should be inside of the model. What do you think about this? Should we keep these eyeballs? Okay, let's continue. So there's, I mean, yeah, I think they should be there, but they definitely should be like more to the inside. And now we will have to make a space for them here in the face. So let's hide them for now. And let's see. I think this is looking like the perfect candidates to make space for the eyeballs. So yeah, what happens if we inset? It's not looking bad. Speaking about, yeah, it's not looking bad. So we'll just insert that, and with this removed, we could do that. Actually, let's make another loop here, and we'll just use that as an eyelid. Actually, wait. Before the inset, let's go back. We're gonna circularize it a bit with a little less influence. Just we're gonna make the shape by hand a bit, the shape of the eye, which is something like that. Okay, and now we're gonna insert with eye, and yeah, we're gonna make another edge loop here as we said before. I don't know if the last one was necessary. Yeah, I think it is. No, actually, is it necessary? No, I don't think so. Well, we'll figure it out. But yeah. We'll put this to the inside a bit, move this inside a bit. Yeah. And we'll unhide this. It's not looking great at the moment, but we can fix it. Like eyes, I find them so difficult to do. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, first of all, select the eyeball and just place it in the right spot. Great. And then we're going to start matching the vertices. Sorry, let's start with this. So the eyeball actually should be inside of this, something like that. Yeah, cool. That's looking promising. Okay, should cover the eyeball. This actually, sorry, let's move this with double G. You tap twice G. You can move them along the other one, like along the other edges. So yeah, let's put this a little bit more like that. And again, I'm just eyeballing this. So let's move this a bit. Just give it the eye shape, you know? How's that looking? Maybe I'm making a mess here, but yeah, I'm missing this one. All right, that's starting to look kind of okay. Let's go here and let's just make the eyeballs smaller in the x-axis. And maybe a little bit bigger in the y-axis. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, let's rotate them a bit and push them out a bit. So yeah, we should have the eyelid here. And yeah, now we're going to select this because that's the eyelid over there, and we're gonna move it out a bit. Yeah, that's looking good. Honestly, that's looking good. It's a mess. Okay. How's that looking? It's honestly not looking bad at all. But I think this should cover the eye. Like this here, these edges here should just cover the eye. Right? Alright. Because it's okay to have like a little wait. Like a little eyelid over there, but like here. It's okay to have a little space here where you can see the eyelid, the inside of the eyelid. But I think over there should be like little to no space. You get me, right? Let's take this off a little bit. And yeah. Actually, we can move this to the inside a bit. Let's see the top view. Okay. Okay. And this should move to the outside a bit. Alright, just fine-tuning that a bit. But yeah, that's looking good. That's honestly not looking that great, now that I think about it. Yeah, that's looking awful, man. Yeah, we can't do that. Let's hide this a bit for a moment. And yeah, I think we're gonna remove this. Actually, a cool little trick to this, because we cannot just Control-C our way back. A little trick is just do it like this with the scoop tool, and then you go back to edit mode, and yeah, you can hide this. And yeah, we have like the inset there. We can dissolve these edges, and we're back to the face as it was before. We could remove this, and we go back to sculpt mode and just put that back as it was. Yeah, you know, it's gonna be difficult to model the eyes, but I think we should do it. I mean, we could just texture paint them, but I think it's better to model them. Yeah, because I'm modeling the eyes of all characters. Actually, the only one that has no eyes modeled is Foxie. But yeah, like all the other characters have their all the other guardians have their eyes modeled. And yeah, and I'm probably gonna change Foxie's eyes in the future. So yeah, but it's kind of difficult to do them. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of difficult. Like, that's a very subtle. Could move this a little bit and make another edge loop there. Yeah, like, but in order to fit the eye, we should like do something like that, right? That fits the eye a little bit better. Right? Like these faces right here. This could be the eye. And I also don't know if an inset is the best way to do it. What if I remove the faces? And you know, just give it like more shape, like perfect the shape a little bit. Yeah, this is looking awful in this side. What about this side? This is looking okay. But yeah. And also some other thing that we're missing is that the bottom part of the eye should be lower, like should be more to the inside, and the upper part of the eye should be more to the outside, you know, like that. Maybe this one as well. And yeah. And now we could create a round cube, scale it down a bit. Sorry, Control C. What am I doing? Let's create it without anything selected. Okay. Cool. Let's make it smaller. And let's just erase this half. Take out the geometry, the wireframe, sorry. And with L we can select it, Control L actually. Wait, why did I delete this? Let's turn on clipping, Control L, and move it to the right. Okay, turn clipping back on, and just go there. Something about that. Somewhere about that. And I think they should be like a little bit rotated and a little bit more big on the y-axis, maybe a little smaller in the x-axis. Okay, and let's rotate them a bit. How's that? Rotate them a little bit more. Okay, let's make it even smaller in the x-axis. See if that works. And rotate them right about there. Rotate them right about there. Yeah, that should be it. But then the lid should cover the eyeball, you know? Actually, maybe it should be like even smaller in the z-axis. No? Like that? And something like that. Yeah, that way the lid covers it a little bit better. Or a little bit easier, I should say. Okay, that's not looking bad at all. Let's see. because you know you need like another edge loop here to make the form of this, because at the moment, like, this should be, I'm gonna delete this edge loop, but this should be like a little bit higher, you know, something like that, something like this, more or less. But yeah, let's remove that. Actually, maybe we should do this one, like the higher one. And then have another one here to the inside. You know what I'm talking about? Let's select this, Control F to grid fill it, and let's inset. And yeah, let's select this, move them that way, Control L. Let's hide this for a moment and move this inwards a bit. And this we could move this out a bit. And this. Okay, Alt H. Okay, that's looking a little bit better than before. Control L to select and just rotate it a bit. All right. Okay, the eyes are not my forte, as you can see, and honestly they're not looking that great. So what I'm gonna do is just to not waste more time here, I'm gonna make it off camera. Okay, so let's not waste more time here. But yeah, I mean, this is okay, I guess, but I think we can do it better. I think we could definitely do it better, but this is okay, I guess. All right. So here it is, guys. Rapidox, fully modeled. I'm missing the eyes, but I'll do it by myself, and I actually missing the nose. Maybe we can do the nose in this last 5 minutes that we have. Let's, as always, make a round cube without anything selected, please. Okay, let's move it there, where the nose should be, somewhere around there. And let's remove this because it's mirrored with X. Okay, and then let's give it the form of the nose. Okay, we're gonna hide that for a moment. So yeah, I think we kind of have to, like, this is what I'm thinking. If we remove this, also this, that's a nose, right? That's a nose right there for you. And then we can, you know, try and make more like the nose shape here. But yeah, we're gonna scale it in the y-axis to level it up, and then we can rotate it. And I think we can rotate this as well. Scale it in the Z axis to level it up and rotate it a little bit. Somewhere like around that, around there. It's fine. And actually, I'm gonna take this and scale it in the X axis to level it up and rotate it a bit, as well as this one. Scale it in the X axis, rotate it a bit. Looking kind of nice. We're gonna do the same with this one. Scale it with S in the Y axis, rotate it a bit, and move it there. And we're gonna move this vertex over there, and we're gonna move that one and that one along the X axis. And yeah, Alt H. I think that's a pretty good nose. Let's hide this again, because you know this should be like that, like there, right? And then these two faces with this could go like, we could rotate them a bit, scale them up, I mean down, and move them back there. Yeah, something like that. All right, cool. Now we just have to join them together. And for that, we're gonna select the nose, move it up, and yeah, to the left a little bit. And what do we have here? We have this two. Two, and then like there are two, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's too much. I think we'll have to make some edge loops. But yeah, because that's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe 2 edge loops here. This we can move it back a little bit, somewhere around there, and we could just join them together. Yeah, that's the right amount, but not looking great at the moment. But we can just select this face with H, hide it, and just move it into position there, right? And we can select this and just, you know, make more like the shape of the mouth. Alt H, and we'll go with the sculpt tool with the wireframe on, and we'll relax the geometry a bit. That's looking honestly pretty good. We're gonna lower these a little bit, make it a little less pointier, and select this, lower them a little bit as well. How's that looking? Maybe too big, maybe a little bit too big. Yeah, this is definitely looking too big. But something like that looks better, right? Okay, let's turn off the wireframe. And yeah, then we got ourselves a nose, man. We could sculpt it a little bit. And the sculpt tool actually made the nose brown. You're too smart, sculpt tool. Yeah. Yeah, that's looking way better. Looking better. Let's turn off the wireframe for now. Yeah, and then we can just do the texturing with I mean, do the nose hole with the texture. It's like very little hole to model it, and I think it's worth it. So yeah, cool. So we got that done. I have to go, but thank you so much for being here.